So we have a special guest next who has been using and practicing some of these techniques for quite some time. And we have brought her on. It's Vanessa Ferraro, and she's going to share with you what she has learned and how it has transformed her life. So let us bring on next Vanessa. Welcome, Vanessa.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, Master Francisco.
Welcome. Hi. If you could share, Vanessa, your successes using these techniques and anything you'd like to share with them about success and abundance.
Yes, I'm so grateful for this opportunity to share. Prior to finding these practices and these soul wisdom that's imparted from the Tao Center, I was already in a service-based industry. I was already healing. I was a Reiki practitioner, an event coordinator, and I had a lot of, I was juggling a lot of things. And I still felt like I wasn't fully, even though I was making progress and even though I was in service, I still didn't feel successful. And I still didn't feel fully aligned, as Cher had mentioned, feeling super aligned to my service. And it was quite challenging at times, especially if you're an entrepreneur like myself or self-employed, you know, to stay motivated and to stay focused and to stay, you know, in a centered place, especially when you're doing healings. So this work has completely transformed my life because I never knew that my business had a soul. So when I learned about that through Master Sha's teachings and through the Tao Center, it really opened something new up for me in terms of being able to connect to the soul of my business. I do forgiveness practice with the soul of my business. I could almost, instead of me trying to run my business, like according to what my mind thought or what I, Vanessa, had in mind, the soul of my business started directing me what to do and started telling me how I should show up and what I should offer and how I should serve. So that was a complete 360, is that my business had a certain level of consciousness and energy and a mission to serve. And now I'm feeling like I take directions from the soul of my business, not what I think I want.
That's a big shift. That's a big shift.
And it's not always easy because sometimes the soul of your business wants you to do something that you're like, really? and then if you don't do it, it quickly, you know, doesn't work out. So it's really been so helpful to have these practices and to open up this new realm of possibility with, yeah, connecting in that way. It's been really powerful.
It's beautiful. So, you know, just in the past week or two, I've had, I was working with some clients and other people. And two people mentioned your name, Vanessa. I was like, oh, I'm working with, so I was like, so can you share how this has really like expanded your business? Like, and the joy that I feel that you're joyful now bringing these tools to others, and how has that shifted?
So much. Mostly because now when I'm serving my clients and supporting my clients, and I know that these practices can actually transform their soul, their heart, their energy, their consciousness, I realize that I'm helping with so much more than just strategy and marketing tools and, you know, tactics. You know, it's inside of doing the work that you have taught us to do, and my ability to share that and impart that with my clients. They're doing the practices and they're receiving so much positive shifts and change that actually have nothing to do with business. What's funny is that I've learned from you and the Tao Center that our business, especially if we're a service-based business, we are feeling called to serve. And so committing to the business or to the practice or to the service, that becomes a vehicle where our soul gets to grow and expand. So now with the clients that I work with, wow, they're so attuned and aligned to who I am and my mission and what I want to bring to the world. So there's a lot more harmony. There's a lot more presence. There's a lot more love and compassion and forgiveness, and the ability to just kind of grow together. I feel like I'm growing with my clients, which is really, really incredible. And I feel what they're getting out of it because of these teachings is so much more than a business strategy. You know, it's something that's fulfilling their soul, and it's serving other people, which is the most important thing, is to be of service.
Great. So thank you very much, Vanessa, for joining us.
You. Bye,
Great.
Rome.
Thank you. So you see the excitement. You share had a great excitement. Vanessa's joy and heart. You feel the love. You feel the light, because they're tapping into the soul potentials to help us all to have great success.